football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. To throw, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Canes pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
The defense able to stop it at the 2. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense team. Makes something happen. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Owens. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw to the left side. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Now here he goes, and it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep again. Pass hauled in inside the 15. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fire to the right side, complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Owens. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
But a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Crispin. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Long distance bomb. It's good for 57 out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
23, Texas A&M, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Peterson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second day, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
With the catch, it's Peterson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Throwing off play action. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keeps it on a design run. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
To throw, it's Owens. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
The Aggies looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage. But the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down and 10 now for the 43 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Clark. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Owens. Finds his target, and it's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Makes the 1st down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. But they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Try to convert with a sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fights off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. To the air, it's Lindsey. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the quarterback just sneaks it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Miami. This passing game is on fire today. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And now they'll run it on the draw. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He makes the grab. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after makes the lead 16. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. shotgun handoff here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. The defense